It's just that we fight to try, we accomplish the God and grow. Always try to melt the iron, built without the doubt you know. It's just that we fight to try, we accomplish the God and grow. Never lonely, rough as God is all it's up, without you know. Drinking the same water they was.
But where are my mother and father?
I'm sorry, miss. What shall we do with the girl, sir? Our orders were to burn anything that might be contaminated.
To Governor's house for now. I believe there's an uncle somewhere.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave that picture here.
No, I will not. I'm taking it with me.
It's your pretty mother, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yes, well, come along then. Can it be a dream? Surely it must seem like a frightful dream. How can this be true? Won't a mother come? Come, wake her up to play. Won't a father say, here's a rose for you? There's a girl who no one sees. There's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life she's never known. For the life she's never known.
She's such a sour young thing. Perhaps if Rose had spent more time in the nursery, Mary might have learned some of her mother's pretty ways.
What a nightmare it must have been for the girl. To wander up to bed in the middle of a party, then wake up the next morning with them all dead.
Good evening, Major. I'm Mr. Craven's housekeeper. Is this the girl?
Yes, ma'am. Here are her papers, and the death certificates and all. Her father was captain of my regiment, and a fine man he was too. We're all very sorry.
Thank you, Major.
Yes, ma'am. A pleasant journey to you, ma'am.
Well, now, I suppose you'd like to know something about where you are going.
Would I?
But don't you care about your new home?
It doesn't matter whether I care or not.
Well, now, in all my years, I've never seen a child sit so still or look so old.
High on the hill sits a big old house with something wrong inside it. Spirits haunt the halls and make no effort now to hide it. What will put their souls to rest and stop their ceaseless sighing? Why do they call out children's names and speak of one who's crying?
Well, you're right not to care. Why you being brought to Misselthwaite, I'll never know. Your uncle isn't going to trouble himself about you, that's sure and certain. He never troubles himself about anyone.
Master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak the secrets in a house upon the hill.
He's a hunchback, you see, and a sour young man he was, and not no good of his money and big place that he'd have married.
To my mother's sister.
Her name was Lily, and she was a sweet, pretty thing, and he'd walk the world over to get her a blade of grass that she wanted. Nobody thought she'd marry him, but marry him she did, and it wasn't for his money either. But then when she died,
How did she die?
she became worse than ever. He travels most of the time now. It's his brother, Dr. Craven, who makes all the decisions these days.
High on the hills, it's a big old house with something wrong inside it. Someone's died and someone's left alone and can't abide it. There in the house is a lonely man still haunted by her beauty, asking what a life can be when not remains but duty.
Always so ugly here.
It's the boy. Miles and miles of wild land, and nothing grows on but heather and gorse and broom, and nothing lives on but wild ponies and sheep.
What is that awful howling sound?
That's the wind blowing through the bushes. They call it wuthering that sound. But look there, that tiny light bar across there. That'll be the gate it's with.
But the master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak the secrets in the halls upon the hill. For God's sake, Archie, the girl's parents are dead. She's traveled 6,000 miles to get here. You are the guardian. The least you can do is be here to greet her.
I can't, Neville. I wouldn't know what to say. I'll be upstairs.
Mary Lennox! This is Dr. Craven, your uncle's brother.
How do you do?
You can take her to her room. He doesn't want to see her.
Very good, Doctor.
Can it be your dream? Surely it must seem like a frightful dream. No one here she knows. The shadows on the walls, dark and drafty halls, catch her if she falls. Still no fear she shows.
Well, here you are. This room and the next are where you'll be living. But you mustn't expect there'll be people to talk to you. You'll have to play about and look after yourself. But when you're in the house, don't go wandering the halls. Your uncle won't have it.
Won't have it.
Albert, please.
Rose, I really must send you and Mary away to get this cholera under control.
And what shall I do? Wander around the hills with our child while she stares at me the whole time.
She's not staring at you, Rose. Mary just wants to look at you, just like the rest of us.
Good night, then.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a girl that no one sees. There's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life she's never known.
I heard someone crying. Who could it be? Maybe it was Mother calling out, "Come see." Maybe it was Father on the throne, lost and cold. I heard someone crying. Maybe it was
I heard someone singing. Who could it be? Maybe it was Lily calling out to me. Maybe she's not gone so far away as I've been told. I heard someone singing. Maybe it was she.
Maybe I must someone I could find and have a cup of tea. Maybe it was someone who bring tea and come by me.
Crying.
my servant.
Well then, Maggie Lennox. My name is Martha, and I've got it up for me. Got it.
Aren't you going to dress me first?
What? Cannot dress herself?
In India, my ayah dressed me.
Well then, it'll do thy good to wake on thyself a bit. 'Tis fair a wonder brown folks' children don't turn out fair fools being washed and took up to walk like they was puppies.
What is this language you speak?
Well, of course. You've not heard any Yorkshire living in India, have you? Oh, Mrs. Metlock said I'd have to be careful or you wouldn't understand what I was saying. I didn't know what to expect from you, Arthur. When I heard you was coming from Bombay, I thought you'd be a solid brown, I did. But you're not brown at all.
More yellow, I'd say.
Oh, now, Lassie. Oh, I didn't know you'd be so easy vexed. I'll get on with your clothes this time if you like. You just pretend you're back in India and I'm your servant and you just give me that little yellow foot.
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Look there. Out the window. It's the moor, it is. Like a dull purple sea this morning. Do you like it?
I hate it.
Ah, you wait till spring then, for the moor is fair covered in gorse and heather and there's always such a lot of fresh air. My brother Dickon goes out and plays on the moor for hours. He's got a pony that's made friends with him and birds and sheep and soldiers eat right out of his hand.
These are not my clothes.
I miss.
These are nicer than mine.
Well, you get your new clothes on then. And wrap up warm and run out to play. That'll give you stomach for your porridge.
Mrs. Medlock, there's nothing out there but a big old park.
Well, maybe you'll run into our Dickon out there. Maybe he'll give you a ride on his pony. Maybe he'll even
I don't know anything about sports.
If I had a fine white horse, I'd take him for a ride today. But since I have no fine white horse inside, I'll stay and empty all the chamber pots and applause and such. But what's there to do on a fine white horse? It seems to me not much. If I had a wooden boat, I'd take it for a sail today. But since I have no wooden boat inside, I'll have to stay and catch and kill the mice and block the chickens for the cook. Though what's there to do on a wooden boat? But sit up straight and look and worry our boat will start to drift and float us out to sea and land us on an isle of gold for if I had a chambermaid, I'd take you out to play today. They say that there's a maze where once you enter there you stay. For certain we get lost and they come looking for our bones and land us sometime late next week and bring us tea and scones. But what if there's a clan of trolls that camp beneath a tree? Or what if there's a pirate's cave or if I wasn't so afraid, I'd take you out the door today. But talking birds and tales of fairies keep me scared away. And yes, I promised you not to tell. What else is there more though? If in the maze you chance to see a garden by a tree and meet a bird who speaks to thee, then come and tell my white horse and me. Oh, there's Mrs. Medlock standing. I've got all this to clean up first. Can you find your way out yourself?
Yes, I am. Good morning, child.
Are you going to be my father now?
I am your guardian, though I am a poor one for any child. I offer you my
Is this
gift.
my Aunt Lily in this picture?
Yes, it is. Where did you get that?
It was on my dresser in India. Maybe Mother put it there. I don't know.
Your mother and my Lily were... Please excuse me. Who dressed you, child?
Arthur tried to, sir.
Yes, I see.
Lily, you've been dancing with that gloomy Archibald all evening.
He's just shy, Rose. I think Archie has the tenderest heart I've ever known.
Silly Lily, have you been so busy looking into his eyes that you missed the hump on his back?
I do hope you enjoy the gardens.
But I want to know what happens to dead people.
Yes. Well, quite naturally you should wonder
We bury them. We put away their things, we remember things they said. We talk to them sometimes. Our minds, of course.
Can they hear us?
And then one morning, when we think we're over them at last, we find ourselves in the ballroom again. Knowing full well we have been here all night. We come to the painful conclusion that we have been dancing with them again.
I don't understand.
Nor will you ever. They're not gone, you see. Just dead.
Is my Aunt Lily a ghost now?
Why? Have you heard her?
I heard someone crying in the house last night. But I don't know anything about ghosts. Is my father a ghost now? Does everyone who dies become a ghost?
Only a ghost if someone alive is still holding on to them.
Maybe what I heard was Mother, telling me to be nice so you'll keep me.
The house is haunted, child, day and night. But it is yours to stay in as long as I am master here. I offer you my deepest sympathies on your arrival.
Did my mother have any other family?
Comes around, how the seas take hold, how the burns unfold, how the navel is on it cold.
Sips in the lakes with the master's mate. Sips in the lakes where the master is.
Come along, love, come fly away, come along, fly away, oh.
It's a business garden, it's a reason once that to leave the garden.
Fly away, oh.
Turning left again, now a soul can find a way.
Some bush needs pruning.
I know where he lives too. It's that walled garden with a tall hedge all around it. And no door. And that funny-looking tree growing out of the top of the wall. I think that tree's the same one we asked Lily sitting in this picture.
Well, that's the one, Missy. That it is. That was Mrs. Lily's garden.
Her garden? But I want to see it. Can you show me the door?
No, I can't. When she died, Uncle Archibald locked the door and said no one was to go in that garden ever again. But I buried the key. And now the ivy's grown up over the door such that I don't even know where it is now.
But aren't you worried that the garden is all dead with nobody taking care of it?
Of course I am. But why someone just set foot in there?
Maybe the real reason the Robin is chirping at you is he wants you to climb over his garden wall and work on it.
Maybe he does. I can't go losing my job on the advice of some bird, now can I? Same goes for you.
My Uncle Archie
Your
said...
Uncle Archie is gone most of the time, is he? Now, who's to say what might happen if he weren't around to stop it?
Do you believe in spirits?
Old place like this is more than in the heart of us.
I heard that crying in the house again last night.
Well, that could well be a spirit you heard. Like a tall ceiling and a long hallway to swoop around in.
In India once, I saw a spirit with a big dead snake about the basket and to make him dance.
I'm sure you think you've seen just about everything, Missy, except the inside of that garden. Now you keep it that way, you hear me?
Good day, Ben.
Winters on the wing, here's a fine spring morn. Coming clean through the night comes the may I say. Winters taking flight, sweeping dark, cold air out to sea. Spring's born comes the day I say, and you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say. And now the sun is climbing high, rising fast on fire, flaring down to the gloom on the prey, I say. The sun's close the doom of the winter's rain, passing chill must retire from the May, I say. And you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring I say. Hush, baby, God, the holy gales, be off the frosty moors, all the solid streams, begin to fall. Melt, ye waterfalls, party rods and window walls, see how it's starting. And now the mist is setting high, looking bright through air, flowing clear across the waters, and may I say, the storm will soon be high, looking clear the sky, so the sun will shine from the day, say I, you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring I say. Hello there, Mary.
Who are you?
I'm Arthur's brother Dickon. I hope I didn't frighten thee.
But what are you doing here?
Oh, I did frighten thee. I'm sorry.
Why haven't I seen you before?
Well, the body is more gentle, and speak low when laughing is about.
You mean you're here all the time?
Yeah. Well, if something is sick, I take a look at it. Sure I do. And I find all the bodies that wander off, and all the eggs that run out of the nests. But look here. Your mother sent you a penny's worth of seeds for your garden. Oh, there's Colin by me, and poppies by the handful.
I don't have a garden.
But don't you want one? One of your own, I mean. I'll come and take a look at your seeds, why don't you? Well, if you don't want them.
I want to go in that garden where the robin lives.
Oh, I wasn't sure you'd seen him.
Seen him? He's done nothing but chat to me ever since I got here.
Well, you have to understand. He's making his nest. We can't afford to have you interfering if you're not friendly.
How do you know?
Because we were just talking about you. How do you think?
He was talking too.
What
just you.
What he thinks is that you're looking to make a nest for yourself. Only it looks to him like your nest would have to be pretty big.
Have you ever been in there?
It's not mine to go into, Mary, but it might be yours. I can't say. He's been keeping it safe for somebody. That much I know.
Perhaps.
Same way as the ivy's grown up to hide the door, but maybe the robin is waiting to hear why you want to go in there exactly. Being as he's got the safest nesting spot in all England, he's wise to be wary.
Can you tell him I'm Bensley?
I could, but what if you wanted to tell him something, and I wasn't here? It'd be much quicker if you learned to talk to him yourself.
So what could I say that he can understand?
Well, I wouldn't mention that you're an egg eater, if you know what I mean. Are you interested in flying, perhaps, or bugs?
I'm afraid not.
Well then, just tell him about yourself, and I'll translate it to Yorkshire for you, till you get away with it. She.
I'm a girl.
She is a lass. Has took a greatly fancy to thee. Dost thy fear?
No one I fear.
She's took thee on for that to vex thee. Now to the sword.
Now to the sword.
She knows how well she mun have tried thee.
Can you show me?
Fair better to know her.
Show me the key.
Show her the key. She's a lass and thou art right. It's needs a spot where she can rest in.
Time and sit where I must be so thick and thoughts. Or we'll a guest in.
Now to the sword.
Now to the sword.
She barely watching for the spring.
I won't be climbing up, but only be calling the morning. And hello, I'll sing.
Well done, then.
Louis, what are you looking for? Wait till you see it. It was the most beautiful garden I ever... Nobody knows about it except for Archie, but the door is so covered over with ivy that I can never find it.
I'll only walk around this life to see it for myself. If that is only good, I'll show it to thyself. Thou must be long and night and day, my wretches racing round. Up singing a silent dream, sending on the secret ground. I can smell the bread and things, count the roses, keeps the wall. Hear thy gaze with first content, stretch my hands and face you more. For if the light shall bring me seeds, I'll land all in a lamp. For if thou have me for a friend, thou be the first I found. I'm a lass,
What trusty lass.
as to the trade they fancy to the chemical show me.
Tell us I know her.
Be the key.
Show her the key. Well, I'm off then.
Where are you going?
I can't say, but I'll see you tomorrow, sure enough. And if you need me before then, but now that you and Robin is talking, he always knows where I am.
But can't you help me look for the key?
But that's why I'm leaving, Mary. What if you can't find a thing in a crowd?
All right then. Bye.
And you'll be here to see it. Step and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it. Stop and hear it spread. Why say
This rain never stops.
Archie, I'm so pleased. I've finally found a suitable school for young Mary.
A school?
She needs the company of other children, particularly after tragedies such as this.
But she's practically just arrived, Neville. Does she want to leave?
This is no house for a child. What will she have to do here? Wander the halls?
As I do, you mean. What a wretched house this is. Father should have left Misselthwaite to you, Neville, not me.
You are the elder brother, Archie. That would never have occurred to him. But if you continue to feel you cannot live here, then leave. You were happy once before, in Paris. You're still a young man.
I can't leave, Neville.
But what good does it do to sit by the boy's bed night after night, hoping for a miracle?
They've been known to have
When Lily died, I gave up my practice.
You've been completely faithful, Neville. I'm deeply grateful.
But I did not give up my responsibility to you, Archie. I cannot allow you to waste your life waiting for the inevitable end. I cannot.
I'm not wasting my life, Neville. This is my life now.
They come, sir. You sent for young Mary.
Yes, child. Come in. Perhaps we can manage a moment before the storm carries us away. Take a chair.
Thank you, sir.
Are you well? Did they take good care of you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry it's been so long since we've spoken. I just keep forgetting you. I had intended to find you a suitable school to go to.
Oh, no, please don't send me away.
No, of course not. But perhaps you would enjoy a governess. Considering you've had a chance to look around now, you must know there's nothing for you to do here. What do you say to that?
Please don't make me have a governess, sir. There's everything to do here. There are so many gardens to walk around in, and so much to learn about them. Martha gave me a skipping rope, and Dickon gave me some seeds,
And here's a rose for you, Mary.
Yes, all right then.
Happy birthday, Colin.
Play outside if you like. But is there anything you need? Would you like some toys or books? Or dolls, perhaps?
Might I...
Speak up, child.
Might I have a bit of earth, sir?
A bit of earth.
Yes, sir. To plant seeds in. A garden.
Do you care about gardens so much then?
I didn't know about them in India. I was always ill and tired. And it was too hot. I sometimes played at making little flower beds, sticking things in the sand. But here, I might have a real garden, if you would allow it, sir.
Is there nothing else?
No, sir.
All right, you may have your earth. Take as much earth as you want.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, you may leave, child.
Worse being back this time, Neville. Dreams are much more vivid. And I hear things in the halls.
It's the girl, Archie.
Do you mean Mary? But I never see her.
Because you can't see her. Because she reminds you of Lily.
You can't be serious.
I didn't see the resemblance myself. Lily's hair was more. You were very kind to take the girl, Archie, but in your state it's simply too much. If you allow the girl to stay here, to grow up here, I have no doubt your dreams, to say the very least, will get even worse.
But you can see the girl is lonely. It's lonely, Neville. Perhaps I should have more conversations with her.
I don't think that is wise, Archie.
A bit of earth.
Until you're ready to send her to a school that's...
A little bit of earth shall plant some seeds.
It is my professional advice that you continue to obey your natural instincts and avoid her.
The seeds will grow.
Archie!
The flowers bloom. What is their bounty? What she needs?
Senior, if I could just have your signature on these leases.
How can she chance to love a little bit of earth? Does she not know? The earth is old and doesn't care if one small girl wants things to grow. She needs a friend. She needs a father, brother, sister, mother's arms. She needs to laugh. She needs to dance and love to work her girlish charms. She needs a home, the only thing she really needs, I cannot give. Instead she asks a bit of earth to make it live.
a little bit of earth, she'll plant some seeds. Seeds will grow, flowers bloom, their beauty, just the thing she needs. She'll grow to love the tender roses, lily smell, the iris tall. And then in fall, a bit of earth will freeze and kill them all. A bit of earth. A bit of earth.
Close the shutters, lock the doors.
Close the windows and in it pours.
Watch down there for the stairs, working in pairs.
There's where the house that's ready. Strangely quiet, but now the storm simply rests to strike again. Standing waiting, I think of her. I think of her. She leaves the room, yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her. From death she casts her spell, all night we hear her sighs, and now a girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes, the girl has Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that saw him happy long ago, those eyes that gave him hope in life he'd never known. How can he see the girl and miss those hazel? She has her eyes, the girl has Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that closed and left me alone. Those eyes I feel will never ever let me go. How can I see this girl who has her hazel eyes? In Lily's eyes a castle this house seemed to me, and I the bravest knight became. My lady fair was she. She has her eyes, she has my Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that love my brother, never me, those eyes that never
Someone in this house is crying. Why won't they tell me? Either denying someone here is lost or mad. I must try to find them, let them stop so I can sleep. I heard someone crying. Who could it be? Someone in this house, but no one seems to see. Someone never seems to heal except for me. I heard someone crying. I heard someone crying. Archibald is my uncle.
How do I know you're not a ghost?
And in truth, you lie. That to show you how real I am. Who are you?
I'm Colin. Mr. Craven is my father. I see no one and no one sees me, including my father. I'm going to die.
How do you know that?
Because I hear everybody whispering about it. If I'm to live, I may be a hunchback. But I shan't live.
Well, I can look for dead people, and you don't look like any of them.
Dead people? Where are you from?
From India. My parents died there from cholera. But I don't know what happened to them after that. Perhaps they burned them. I don't know.
My mother died when I was born. And that's why my father hates me.
He hates the garden too.
What garden?
Just the garden your mother liked. Have you always been in this bed?
Sometimes I've been taken to places by the seaside, but I won't stay because people stare at me. And one time, the Grand Doctor came from London and told me to take off this iron thing Dr. Craven made me wear and keep me out in the fresh air. But I hate fresh air, and I won't be taken out.
You don't like people to see you. Do you want me to go away?
Yes. But I want you to come back first thing tomorrow morning and tell me all about India. In the books my father sends me, I read that elephants can swim. Have you ever seen them swim? They seem altogether too large to be swimmers, unless somehow they use their ears to swim.
I had to come talk to you in the morning. I have to go outside and look for something with Dickon.
Who's Dickon?
He's Martha's brother. He's my friend.
If you go outside with that Dickon instead of coming here to talk to me, I'll send him away.
You can't send Dickon away.
I can do whatever I want. If I'm to live, this entire place would belong to me someday, and they all know that.
You little Rajah, if you send Dickon away, I'll never come into this room again.
I'll make you. They'll drag you in here.
I won't even look at you. I'll stare at the floor.
You're a selfish thing.
You're more selfish than I am. You're the most selfish boy I ever saw.
I'm selfish because I'm dying.
You just say that to make people feel sorry for you. If you were a nice boy, it might be true. But you're too nasty to die.
No, please don't go. It's just the storm scares me so that if I went to sleep, I'm afraid I might not wake up again.
Then close your eyes and I will do as my eyes do in India. I will catch a head of stroke and sing something quite slow.
And I have such terrible dreams.
I have bad dreams too. Last night I dreamed about my father. Only he had this lump on his back like your father. Then when he turned around, he was your father.
Some nights I dream that a round-shouldered man comes in my room on a beam of moonlight. He never says what he
must
Do you
have.
see what you've done?
I should have sent you away while there was still time.
You are never to see Colin again!
Why? Oh, it's exactly what they deserve, like the sewage run in the street.
The one rule you were given here, you have violated!
But how are we to get about all the dead in freaking flames?
This servant's darling has millions of... Do you want to speak to her, Doctor?
No!
I wonder if I might have a glass of water.
Why didn't you tell me he was here?
I'm very warm, Albert, because I was ordered not to, and I obey my orders because I want to keep my place here, and I invite you to do the same!
Mary! Where is Mary?
Do you understand?
Someone find her! There is a child!
Coming a terrible storm, shaking the souls of the dead, taking the food of the blood, shaking the roof of the head. No, since I was a child, like me.
Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Not so well, she said, see the lilies dead, pull it up and out you go.
Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
Far too hot, she cried, see my rose has died, take it up and out you go.
Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
It's a maze, it's a maze of ways. Something wrong inside. It's a maze, it's a maze of ways. It's all is lost, it's all and out. It's a maze of old house with something wrong inside it. Spirits haunt the halls and make no effort now to hide it. The master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still. And spirits speak of secrets in the house upon the hill.
Archie, you must tell me what we ought to do with Mary. She goes where she wants to go and she does what she wants to do. We cannot hope to succeed with Colin's treatment if she is allowed to sneak into his room and disturb him. You must send her away before she undoes everything we have tried to do.
I can't send her away, Neville. She has no one in the world but me. Can't you keep her outside? She enjoys the gardens, I believe.
What are you doing, Archie?
I'm leaving, Neville. You have things well in hand here.
Well in hand? Haven't you heard anything I've just said?
Last night, I dreamed I walked through the maze to Lily's garden. I saw Lily and Mary standing there. Mary, standing right there in Lily's garden. I turned away, I couldn't watch.
Why can't he say what he wants? Why must he speak in dreams? Why can't he see what he wants? To disappear it seems. He should send this haunted girl far away. Leave the house and land to me.
I watched them walk around the garden. She stood tall, looked strong and grown. Then they turned and asked my pardon. I couldn't speak, my heart grown cold.
Why can't he see what he wants? He wants the past undone. Why can't he know what he wants? His losing battles won. To have never loved her, never known how complete a loss can be. If she could disappear, he'd start again. He could be happy, then he'd live like other men. If she disappeared, he could be free, cut off from pain and loss. A prince like me.
You can't marry this Archibald. He's a gloomy, miserable cripple who hides himself away in that horrible house. You've said it yourself. He can't believe you love him. And neither can I.
No one is asking for your approval, Rose.
Lily, if you don't care what happens to you, think about your children. Do you want your
I
children
will marry him.
I can arrange what he wants. He's left it all to me. Now he can have what he wants. Unfettered he will be. Set him free to wander through the world. Let him go his lonely way.
And then I shall long to join them, though the peace they feel their journey done. And I will once more without her, will stone her run. And wherever I go,
I swear I'll never see you.
Just to disappear is to be free. Cut off from pain. And Mary?
I'll write her a note from Paris.
You wouldn't be sending her away, Archie, only giving her the education she deserves. Quite certain Albert and Rose wouldn't want the girl to grow up just wandering around.
Yes, all right then. Perhaps you should look into a few schools. Some place she could learn to sing would be pleasant. Now, I'll just go look in on Colin.
Just see if you don't wake him.
In 10 years, have I ever awakened the boy?
Now gather the steps so you can say goodbye.
For God's sake, Neville! Just let me slip away! Sorry. Tell them what you always tell them.
And a man can't dream of a simple life, but pictured and kind, love and faith around.
Then a man must wake, stand and greet the day, see what comes his way.
There's a man who no one sees. There's a man who lives alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life he's never known.
Now, let's see, Colin. When we left off last night, the hideous dragon had carried with me to his cave by moonlight. He gnashed his teeth and breathed his fire. The heath quaked and we trembled with fear. I said, someone must save this sweet raven-haired maiden, and surely the cost will be steep. So we lads all drew lots on sides, tied in knots, and I won, and the rest went to sleep. So I picked up my staff and I followed the trail of his smoke to the mouth of the cave, and I bid him come out. Yea, forsooth I did shout, evil dragon, be gone, or behave. And then under my breath I uttered a charm, said to make the worst fiend become kind. Days and nights of dire plights now diminish his sights, and it worked, and the dragon went blind. And he charged off the cliff, howling mad, and he died, and the maiden accepted my grave. And then you came along and were brave and strong, and in thanks every night now I sing. Race you to the top of the morning, sit on my shoulders and cry. But in my I'll come and find you. My pills to remind you I love you, my boy, at my side. Now another foul dragon's appeared. I must leave you. He's scorching our land with his breath. From his lair this one taunts me, he tears me, he haunts me. Once again we must fight to the death. But to God I should stay and instead slay your dragon, the species who sits hunched on your back. Would God I could wrench him away from your bed, or cut off or tear off his terrible head, or breathe up my fire on him till he was dead, or beg him to spare you and take me instead. As it is, I must leave you in care of my brother, the wizard who lives on the hill, who has promised his arms will soon pierce through the heart of this dragon that's keeping you ill. And I know that your mother, God bless her, would want you to do as he says and grow strong. And you know that as soon as I can, I'll return. So be brave, son, and know that I
Mary. Are you really looking for the key?
No, I found the key.
Oh, you did? Oh, so I see. You're really looking for the door.
I'm not weary, Dickon. I found the door too. The garden is dead.
No.
It is. It's all dead.
A lot of things what looks dead is just biding their time. Now, you tell me exactly what you saw.
It's cold and grey. The trees are grey. The earth is grey. And there's this kingy kind of haze of air.
Like a body burned a tree.
Oh, it's the most forgotten place I've ever seen. With those great branches dripping around the trees, I felt as snakes. And dead roots and leaves all tangled up on the ground. So still and cold.
But did you take a look real close at anything? Did you scrape away a bit of bark and have a real good look at anything? Mary, the strongest roses will thrive on being neglected. If the soil is rich enough, they'll all run wild and spread till they're a wonder.
You mean it's supposed to be alive? How can we tell?
Oh, I can tell if the thing is wick.
Wick. I will then say wick.
When a thing is wick, it has a life about it. Now maybe not a life like you and me, but somewhere there's a secret streak of green inside it. Now come and let me show you what I mean. The thing is wick, it has a light around it. Now maybe not a light that you can see, but hiding down below the spots asleep inside it, just waiting for the right time to be seen. You clear away the dead rocks so the tender buds can form, loosen up the earth and let the roots get warm. Let the roots get warm. When a thing is wick, it has a way of knowing when it's safe to grow, and you will see. When there's sun and water sweet enough to feed it, it will climb up through the earth, a pale new green. So you clear away the dead pots, so the tender buds can form, loosen up the earth and let the roots get warm. Let the roots get warm.
Come
And if she won't close her eyes when she's in my presence, then I will have her fired. Now go away, go away, go away!
Colin, please. Master's only trying to bring you your supper. Martha, what is going on in here?
Is anybody going to stop that boy?
She's not to go near him, Martha. Those are the doctor's direct orders.
Oh, what can it hurt, Mom? He likes Mary. Let her have a go at him.
No, Martha.
Colin, pray that you stop that screaming.
Get away from me!
I hate you. Everybody hates you. You will scream yourself to death in a minute, and I wish you would.
Get out of my house!
I want you to stop.
I can't stop! I found a lump on my back!
There's nothing the matter with your horrid back.
I'm going to have a lump on my back like my father and die!
Martha, come here and show me his back this minute.
Oh, I can't, Mary. He won't let me.
Show her the lump! Now feel it! There!
Where?
Right there!
No, there's not a single lump there. Except backbone lumps. And they're supposed to be there. See? I have them too. See? There's no lump.
It's not there!
No, it's not.
It's not there!
You were just mad at me for not coming back when I said I would. Weren't you?
Maybe.
You were, and you know it.
I'll leave you two alone, I think.
This is nice.
I'm sorry I said all those things about sending Dickon away. I was just so angry when you wanted to be with him instead of me. And then when you didn't come back like you said you would.
I was always coming back when I'm as lonely as you are. I was just late, that's all. It just took me longer than I thought.
Because what?
Will you promise not to tell if I tell you?
I've never had a secret before, except when I wasn't going to grow up.
I found Mother's garden.
A secret garden? I dreamed of a secret garden!
Oh, it's been locked up out there, just like you've been locked up in here. For 10 years. Your father doesn't want anybody in it. Only I found the key. And the other night, after Dr. Craven and Mrs. Medlock found us here together, I vanished into the sun and found the door. And now Dickon and I are working on it every day. And you
Well, what does it look like?
Well, right now, there's this tangle of vines over everything. Because nobody's been taking care of it. But Dickon says if we cut away all the dead wood, there'll be thousands of roses by summer.
I've never wanted to see anything like I want to see that garden.
Oh, you must see it. They must never know where we're going. Ben says Dr. Craven will send me away.
No, Mary.
Maybe William can take you outside of your wheelchair. Then, when nobody's looking, Dickon could push you to the maze to the garden.
I can't go outside, Mary. I'll take a chill if I go. I'll get even worse.
No, you won't. You'll feel better.
I can't, Mary. I'm afraid. I've been in this bed for so long, and I don't want to die.
It's just one black snake. And this girl. I'm afraid there's no one left, miss.
I want to grow up, so I can't get sick. I'd like to see the garden. Really, I would, but I can't.
All right, then. We'll just wait till you're ready to see it. Then whenever that is, you just tell me and I'll hit Williams.
You must come back tomorrow afternoon, after you're done working, and have supper with me, and tell me everything you've done.
I like that. Good night, then.
Good night, Mary.
Keep you safe.
say. Perhaps it's only something you're meant to hear.
But all I can hear is me own self talking.
Then perhaps you best be still.
Is that you?
Ah, it is Mary, and Martha too.
Oh, dear lad.
Margot, are you surprised to see me out in the middle of the night?
That I am, Master Colin, but oh, just now you look so much like your mother, it made me want you.
Oh, look!
It's my mother's garden. It is.
It's a secret garden. We're the only ones in the world who can be alive.
Hi, Colin, we'll have you walking about and digging. Save us other folk before long.
But how can I? My legs are so weak, and I'm afraid.
There's a charm in this garden, Colin. The longer you see in it, well, the stronger you'll be.
A charm? What kind of charm? Mary, where did you learn that?
I don't know. I didn't even know I knew it.
Martha, do you believe in spells and charms?
Yes, I do, Master Colin, and spirits are the big good thing about whatever name you call it.
Now I know where how did I even know what it means?
Well, go on then.
Come spirit, come charm, come days that were warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Come spirits, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Who is this man? Go away!
Colin, it's been Weatherstaff. Since the gardens.
With a staff? Do you know who I am?
Well, you're young Master Colin, the poor cripple. Lord knows how you got out here.
I'm not crippled.
Then what have you been doing? Hauling not making people think you're a cripple. Then half-witted.
Half-witted. Come here. I want to talk to you. And don't you dare say a word of this.
I am your servant as long as I live, young master.
Did you know my mother?
That I did. Now, I was her right hand around the gardens. Even now I'm only kept on because she lied to me. Now, she said to me once, Ben, if I should ever be ill or go away, you must take care of my roses. Well, when she did go away, orders was no one was to come in here. But I come anyway. Someone backstopped me about 2 years ago.
I want to know how she died.
She was sitting right there on that branch, and it broke. And that started her laboring with you. Only the fall had hurt her back. Still, she clung on to life till you were born. She gave you to your father and died.
Is that why he hates me?
Well, I'm sure he doesn't hate you, lad.
He doesn't even know you. Wait till he finds out you can stand.
I don't want him to know anything about this. I don't want anything said to him until I can walk. Do you promise?
This couldn't be a full-time job keeping track of all the secrets around here.
This is a serious matter. Mary, take my hand. Dickon, Martha, you too, Ben. Do you swear by the charm in this garden that not one of you will mention this to my father until I'm completely well?
Then
I promise.
Good then.
So, what do you want to see first?
I want to see the roses. Show me where the roses will be.
Right this way. Yeah.
A bit of earth, a drop of blossom standing to rise. A bit of earth, who's pushed away the flower blooms before our eyes. For in the end, a charm's at work, the word is past, the days are
Well, Mrs. Medlock, what a fine morning this has turned out to be.
Yes, Doctor.
I trust the headmistress will be quite impressed you're riding across the moor on such a day. Perhaps she could even join me for some tea, I dare say. She might relish in a bit of civilized conversation living as she does in the company of spinsters and orphan girls.
I'm sure she would be quite flattered by your attention, sir.
Beg pardon, Doctor. It's Mrs. Winthrop, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Come in. Do come in, please.
Good day, Doctor.
And this is our housekeeper, Mrs. Medlock.
How do you do?
I trust you had a pleasant journey.
Actually not. I have always found scenery by itself to be quite tiresome.
Well then, you'll be relieved to find we have contrived to keep all the scenery outdoors. Would you sit down? I've completed all the forms you've sent us, and I think you'll find my brother has included a contribution to the school's building fund. You didn't request it, of course, but as I told my brother, you're in the planning stages of something or other. Mrs. Medlock, we see what's keeping Mary.
I'm right here, sir.
Quite right. Here's our girl. Mary Lennox, this is Mrs. Winthrop, headmistress of this Aberdeen School for Girls.
Good morning, Mary.
I don't want to go to this school.
Oh, but you do. A useless child never knows her worth, we say.
My God, said
Perhaps if you could tell Mary a case, there's no reason to feel
Certainly, Doctor. Let me say from the start that you are not on trial here. The Board of Trustees has accepted your application.
Oh, well, that's good news indeed.
I won't go. You can't make me.
The next?
That's all right, Doctor. This is exactly the type of behavior we are best fit for.
My Uncle Archibald is the only one who says where I'm going to go. And he says I have to go to any stupid school.
She's just frightened, I'm sure. Children are quite often depressed after tragedies such as she has suffered.
Of course, Doctor. Perhaps you'd enjoy seeing some photographs of the girls at their work. I've also brought several samples of the fine lace, which our girls are so
I hate you. You're horrible, ugly pig.
That's quite enough, young
Your
lady.
school's a filthy rock with rats and dirty beds. And don't let anybody really does there to grab doors. I have to get hit by a lorry on the way home with your ugly head comes off and ditch me in my pockets. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And if I'm sent home here, I'm going to find out on your guys to die. Get out from here. Go away, go away, go away.
Well, we have had 1 or 2 cases of this severity.
Sorry, Lennox.
Stop. Turn the bullshit. Do what I said.
Doctor, what you have here is a medical problem.
Speak with Mary alone, Medlock.
Told bullshit. I'm going outside.
You're going wherever I send you, young lady, and right this moment get into that chair.
Uncle Archibald
For
said
God's
that.
sake, he doesn't care about you. All he wants is to never see you again. Why do you think he left without even saying goodbye to you?
Maybe he was in a hurry.
You drove him away. You remind him of his wife.
And attack my Aunt Lily.
Now it is my task to find you a suitable place to go so that my brother can return. The next school I will contact will send no representative. Your bags will be packed and you will leave Saturday week.
I can't sleep now. Colin needs me.
The last thing that boy needs is you. Another month of trying to keep up with you and we'll have to put him in a hospital or worse.
No, you won't. He's much
And you
better.
have no idea how ill Colin is. When he was born, the midwife didn't expect him to live a week. But I have kept him alive for 10 years. Only now, thanks to you, he is in grave danger of relapse. Do you want him in hospital, Mary? Do you want him to die?
To die?
Yes, to die. If Colin is too active in this stage of his recovery, if you push him to take his first step too soon, before his heart is strong enough, he will not survive it. Do you understand, Mary? Colin's very life is in your hands. One moment he could be chatting away. The next moment he would sink to the ground and die.
And die?
Yes, you have choices in your life. Colin does not. I will not see the boy in hospital for the rest of his life, or dead before his life even begins. You must go, and go you will. Now that's all I have to say to you. Why are you still standing there? Are you quite amused to learn of your power?
I didn't do anything. You locked me in his room.
Make it.
You don't want Colin to you at all. You want him to die so you can have this house.
You will leave Saturday week.
There is nothing here that I want. How dare she make this claim? Isn't it clear what I want? To serve has been my aim. Still I have to wonder who I'd be if it all belonged to me. If they don't disappear, I'd start again. I could be happy then. I'd live like other men. If they all disappear, I could be free, cut off from pain and loss. At last I'd be.
Eddie, you had nothing to do with your uncle's leaving. It weren't you, child. Your uncle liked you. I know he did. Didn't he say you could have a garden? Didn't he send you clothes and bring you books? Well, didn't he?
Colin's going to die and it's all my fault.
Oh, and what have you done for Colin except getting Colin outside every day and getting eating his food and getting him believing he can get strong again? Oh, I think you were just what Colin needed.
But you're not a doctor, Martha. Can you tell him I'm sorry? I mean, after I'm gone, can you tell him that I didn't mean to hurt him, that I didn't want to go?
I think you'd better tell him that yourself.
I can't, Martha. It just gives Mademoiselle acting more high and mighty. And Dr. Craven might send him away too.
You're talking like you've already gone there.
I am gone, Martha. I wish I were a ghost.
No ghost could do what you've done in this house, Mary Lennox. What you've got to do is finish what you have begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you've won. When you see the storms coming, see the lightning parting skies, it's too late to run. There's terror in your eyes. What you do then is remember this old thing you heard me say. It's the storm, not you. It's bound to blow away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long why. Child, hold on to what you know is true. Hold on to you can do. Child, oh child, hold on. When you feel your heart is pounding, feel the devil's at your door. There's no place to hide. You're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up and just say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, until there's nothing left to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on to hear them say, child, oh child, and it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below, or just come flying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he means that you want to what he's hid behind for years, what you're doing is to tell yourself to wait it out and say, it's this dead of me that's bound to go away. Child, hold on, it's this dead of you that's bound to
What do you think I should do?
I think you should find a pen and paper and write to your uncle in Paris and tell him to come home. I think you should let Colin's father say whether he likes him staying or not.
Why would you listen to me? And what if the letter didn't get to him in time?
Oh, I'm sure your uncle has sent for you as soon as he sees what you've done for the boy. Now, here's a pen and here's some paper. Oh, you do know how to write, I hope, because I won't be much help to you in that department.
A little.
That's all right. You don't have much to say, do you?
Uncle Archie. How are you? I'm fine. Everybody else is too. Please come home.
I have no home.
Martha says that you're in Paris.
It's a house, child.
That's very far away.
Just a house.
Do they have nice girls and boys there?
I can't be far enough away from it.
Please come home.
Now just silent.
Should I say that Colin's well known?
Streets of Paris like a maze.
Should I say that Dr. Craven?
Sleepless nights and endless days.
I think that what you have is food that's getting posted on its way. He'll rush home and you can tell him all the rest you have to say.
Kind sir,
And forget, and eat or sleep or live.
come into the garden. Please come
Can't forgive.
Most truly,
Well, maybe.
sincerely,
How's about
your friend Larry.
Now I see you in the window of a carriage that a train. Still my mind cannot accept that in your grave you must remain. Now I hear your voice and turn and see a stranger's foreign face. Must I wander around tormenting place to place, to place to place? Where can I go that you won't find me? Why can I find a place to hide? Why do you have to chase me, haunt me? Every step you're there beside me. Where in the world, tell me, where in the world can I live without your love? Where on the earth, tell me, where on the earth can I stay now that you are gone? Why did I have to meet you, love you? Why did I rid you from my mind? Why did you have to want me? Won't you let me put my life behind me? How in the world, tell me, how in the world can I live without your love? Why on the earth, tell me, why on the earth should I stay now that you are gone? Now that you are. Lily? Is that you?
How could I know I would have to leave you? How could I know I would hurt you so? You were the one I was born to love. Oh, how could I ever Need me so. How can I say not to dream about me? How could I ever know? How could I ever know? Forgive me, can you forgive me? And hold me in your
completely.
Wait till you see it.
Mary, what is it?
It's spring!
Where did it come
From
from?
out of our hearts, where do you think?
Everything is so... Look at it.
Well, that's good. It has to see what's happened.
I'll go fetch him.
Colin, look at all of the lilacs. Come spirit, come charm, come taste it all warm, come caper and sing, and welcome the spring. Come spirit, come charm, come taste it all warm, come gather and sing, and welcome the spring.
The roses.
Oh, they're all fountain something.
Very, quite contrary. How did your garden grow?
I'm not contrary. You take that back.
You make me.
I will. I thought you not putting praises.
Archie, why didn't you give us you were coming?
I didn't know myself, never.
Not so
Whose on earth is all that noise?
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not faster than you now.
Mary Lennox?
Father! Look at me. I'm well.
Colin. My fine, brave boy. Can you ever forgive me?
It was the garden that did it, Father. Mary and digging and some sort of charm that came right out of the ground.
Never were you hoping to surprise me.
I knew they were looking better, but I had no
I
idea
didn't
they
want you
were.
to know. We were afraid you wouldn't let us come to the garden if you knew.
But how did you get...
William carried me down the stairs until we got to the garden.
But what have you eaten? You haven't touched the food we've sent your room for weeks.
Papa sent us food. We ate in the garden. We ate enough for 10 children.
You did you?
Oat cakes and roasted eggs.
It was all terribly confusing, Archie. After all these years, I think he was a
It
little...
was confusing, never. Why don't you take my flat in Paris? Stay as long as you like. Then when you return, perhaps you'll allow me to help you reestablish your practice. In town, if you'd like. So that you can resume your own life, free from the enormous burden you have carried on our behalf.
Thank you, Archie.
Will you say him?
Colin, look at you.
It was Ben who kept the garden alive, Mother, until we could get here.
I know it was against your orders, sir.
As I recall it, Ben, it was Lily who asked you to take care of the garden. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
And it was Dickie who used
Yes, I can imagine. Thinking if there is ever anything that we
Sir.
can do.
What has become of our baby?
Clusters of crocus.
I'm Mary.
Here's your key if you want it back, sir. You didn't carry it after all. I have never found it if you...
I've nearly forgotten you in all of this.
It's hard to remember everybody, sir.
No, it isn't. 3 isn't very many to remember at all. I should be able to remember 3 quite easily.
Would I be one of them?
Mary Lennox, for as long as you will have us, we are yours. Colin and I. And this is your home. This, my lovely child, is your garden.